Hey, welcome to Quest for Gear News. It is February 15th, 2025. This is the second segment for today. Sometimes we do gear news multiple times a day. Sometimes we do them every other day, but we always do them a few times a week. Today's top news story is JJ Music Sales, which is a good music store in London, Ontario, is having a sale, and you can see all of these slash prices on Joyo amplifiers, Zoom handhelds. These are handy as heck. I have a few, not that kind, but Zoom handhelds. I've got the the H2. We've got acoustic pickups. We've got cajones. We've got all kinds of stuff. You can get yourself an SM58 for, look at that, 169 slash down to 99. SM57, 189 slash down to 99 bucks. I've not seen an SM57 for 99 bucks in about 20 years. And the sales go on and on. I've physically been to J&J or JJ Music Sales a few times, and it's in London, Ontario, and the guy there that I always deal with is super nice, and he is willing to make a deal one way or another, meaning if you see something you like, I mean, he gets it in your hands and gets you out the door with it. He's always like, I can ship it, I can hold it, I can tell you when the sale's there. Like, he's just, well, his salesmanship is impeccable. How's the support? I don't know. I've never used their support. I've never had to. Look at the little chat window down there. It's late at night right now. I bet you if you chatted with him, he'd get back to you. He's just, the salesmanship is impeccable. Like I said, I've never had to do the support. I've never had to return anything. Admittedly, I've read his return policy. I think Long and McQuaid's return policy, it might be a little bit better, but this guy's nicer and more likely to actually order you something as opposed to Long and McQuaid. Speaking of Long and McQuaid, so I have no affiliation with JJ Music. I have no affiliation with Long and McQuaid, but I will point out things on their store that are cool, that are gear news. So the Boss Katana Go personal headphone guitar amplifier is out, $179. Looks like Long and McQuaid has it in stock at 31 stores. And so if you're, who's not familiar with the Katanas? You know, everyone knows what the Katana amps are. Well, this is it in a little plug, a little headphone widget here. It's got guitar mode with 10 amp types and 60 effects, bass mode with 3 amp types and 60 effects. Stage field function provides an immersive headphone experience with advanced Boss spatial technology, 30 user memories in each. Wirelessly edit the sounds and play along with music from your mobile device. Sounds a little overcomplicated for me, but my advantage would be to grab one of my bass guitars, put that thing in, grab my headphones wherever they are. I got headphones hanging here and there and everywhere around here. And just to sit on the couch and play my bass or my guitar. I don't know why I'm gravitating to the bass on this. I don't know. I could just see myself using it with the bass. Probably because I never go my rumbles under that orange blanket there. But at any rate, you can have the Katana experience on your lap while sitting on the couch or wherever you are. I mean, frick, you could go sit under an apple tree if you want to. You wouldn't have to be indoors. But and you can record and playback tracks in music production software. Well, that's to be expected. That it's also an audio interface. I mean, I don't think anyone's surprised there, right? Oh, it's the little headphone jack. Well, I guess that's to appeal to a broader audience. But you know, being a studio guy, I like the 1/4-inch jack, but which is weird because it's a 1/4-inch jack to go into your guitar, of course. But yeah, when you hook the headphones up, it's the 1/8 inch or the 3.5 millimeter, or whatever you want to call that thing. But anyway, in other news, and I already covered this last segment, but both Vox and Fender Blues Junior have a 30th edition version of their amps out, and I'm recovering this because I think it's hot news. I want it to be out there. So Vox and Fender Blues Junior have put out a special edition. The Vox, it is a cream color top. You'll see here, it looks absolutely beautiful, and I guess blue are we just going to call that blue? I think they're calling it blue. But it is a special edition. It is about, by my calculations, $200. These are Canadian prices, $200 more than the typical AC15 that you'd see out there. I don't think there's anything else special about it. It's just saying it offers you get a foot switchable spring reverb, a Vox tremolo, Yeah, I don't think there's anything more special about it. I really think they just colored it blue and cream, but it's absolutely beautiful. I mentioned in my last one that I had just retubed my AC15, and it's feeling and sounding much better. It just was sounding really dull, and also when I would turn it on at a standby, it would make this high, like chirpy glass, irritating, terrible sound. I put 2 new power tubes, 3 new preamp tubes in it. It's sounding right as rain now. But yeah, this is, if I needed an AC15, I don't know. This is pretty beautiful. So then Fender Blues Junior went a different way. Not only did they re-Tolex it and this grill cloth is different, but they put, it's a good $400 more than usual. They put a little more into it, as I understand it. They put some more into the circuit. Let's just get a look at the top here. Can you see that beautiful pattern? I think that, what do they call that? Dark Western? I think it's called Dark Western. We'll check it out in a second. And then this is the grill cloth from a Baseman, I think. We'll get that in more detail here. Modified preamps, circuitry for increased fullness, spring reverb modified for smoothness. So they've put more into their reissue here. It's got a creamback speaker for warm cleans and mid-range growl. Commemorative black Western covering and vintage Baseman grill cloth. Chrome control panel with black chicken head knobs and a leather handle. So yeah, they put quite a bit more into theirs, and it is a big bang more in the price. But man, geez, like I want one. I probably won't buy one. Money's a little tight right now because if you guys know, I've bought and sold the Tascam Model 24 8 times. So yeah, I'm paying for mistakes of the past, but as soon as I get some money again, I'm going to be looking at one of these because I don't currently have a Fender Blues Junior, and I miss it. So, in other music news, this is a shout out. Again, nobody pays me, nobody gives me nothing. I'm not affiliated with any of these people, but I want to shout out Sherwood Music. They are in Kitchener. I think I can get their address on the street here on the screen. 124 Ottawa Street, Kitchener. And I've never been here, but I have done business with them online, and the service was like above and beyond. So buying anything from them online, fantastic. And look how beautiful that is. How'd you like to walk into that? All these guitars up here. So I'm not affiliated. I don't personally know anybody there. I've just done business with them online. The reason I even brought them up for Guitar News is they were having some kind of, I think they were having a Midnight Madness sale, but I came to their website and I'm not seeing anything about it, so I might have missed that. But anyway, just to know they're out there, not just to walk into Kitchener, but online. Check them out online. That's sherwoodmusic.com. You might not have even known they exist. So, Long and McQuaid's, there's 100 stores in Canada. They're everywhere. So sometimes it's nice to know about Sherwood and JJ Music and some of these the mom and pops. So what else we got in news here? What's the next story? Oh, we got a breaking story. David Bailey is a moron. Oh, is that right? Yeah, that's what sources close to the say. David Bailey is a moron and he smells like an elephant's butt. All right, moving along. So Universal Audio is put out a 1176 plugin for free. Get the famous 1176 limiting amplifier free for your DAW. Not to brag, I've had this for, 20 years. I've had this plugin since like 2005 when I first got into the UAD ecosystem. And go snag it up for free. Why wouldn't you? And I mean, everybody that's watching this, go and get an account with UAD and go get this plugin for free. If you don't know what 1176 sounds like, this is probably one of the closest plugin approximations you can get. It's free. Why wouldn't you go just get it? Again, I'm not affiliated. I'm just telling you to go get this plugin for free. And then so I went on to see how you get it for free. And for me, because I already, because I didn't know if they would give me something different because I already had it, but they told me to go download the UA Connect. So in other gear news, my UA Connect app won't open again. And I press it, and nothing happens. No worries though. I can reboot my Mac, and then I can uninstall it and reinstall it. I could put paper cuts in my hand with a piece of paper and then pour lemon juice into it and then take the top off the salt shaker and put salt in my eye and bang my head on a wall and say, man, I love giving Universal Audio my money. This is the respect I get back when You know, I have a Mac computer that works perfectly fine, and then I click UA Connect, and nothing happens. But like I said, I can do all those things. I can, squat over a flaming hibachi with fireworks up my butt, and do all the things that you can do to make UA work again. But anyway, having said that, definitely go try to get this for free. But don't buy anything there, because when I go here and I go here, my UA Connect doesn't open. So, but I could open a ticket with Universal Audio, and somebody angry will get back to me in 5 days, and they'll be like, "Reboot your computer." And I'll say, "Well, I did reboot my computer." And they'll go, "Okay, hold on." And then 3 days later, they'll go, "Hey, reboot your computer." So yeah, anyway, moving right along. Last piece of news is about Behringer's new Chorus Symphony, and a clone pedal made famous by the Police, Joe Satriani, Nirvana. We might be in the middle of winter, but it's already time for the sound of summers, apparently. I don't know what that means. So yeah, they're cloning the, what was that? The Boss CE1? Yeah, the Boss CE1. It's a fairly famous chorus. I think there's a video here. Behringer is cloning everything and knocking it out of the park.
It's the pedal that started it all, a pillar in the monument of modulation. And now, with a bit of Behringer magic, it's more accessible than ever before. Introducing Behringer Chorus Symphony. It is, of course, a faithful recreation of the chorus ensemble, the very first chorus pedal. Let me say that again, the very first chorus pedal. It opened the floodgates for chorus pedals, and their impact on music is profound. Like a big metal seed, it sprouted a whole new era of sound. So what exactly does this pedal do? And how did this legendary box come to be? Now let's engage the effect.
So it's never been my kind of effect. I don't typically keep a chorus pedal on my setup, but some of you guys like chorus. What he was just playing there sounded like the Police, or what I like to call wuss rock. But
The vibrato.
yeah, it's not my cup of tea, but a lot of people like chorus. I don't know, maybe I just don't use it right. But so anyway, that's all the gear news we got for this segment. Just to recap, JJ Music in London having a big sale. They're in London, Ontario, but you don't have to go there. I suggest you don't, actually. Just get a hold of them either through the chat or give them a call. This guy wants to make you a deal. And if you're not going to JJ in London, you can go check out Sherwood online or in Kitchener, Ontario. And maybe they will have the Boss Katana Go, the headphone amp that you put into your jack hole, and once it's in your jack hole, you can play bass or guitar or whatever you want to play. The Vox limited edition, blue and cream back. Check it out. The Fender Blues Junior 30th edition. Buy them up, but leave me one, because someday I will have $1,500-ish in tax, and I want one. David Bailey smells like an elephant's butt. Sources have confirmed. Universal Audio is giving away their 1176 plug-in. My perfectly working Mac cannot load UA Connect again, but that's okay. With great pain and great sacrifice and loss of time and brain cells, I will get my UA plugins working on my Mac again. And in last but not least, if you want a wuss pedal to play some wuss rock, Behringer has cloned the Boss CE1. All right, like and subscribe if you want to.